Hey everybody, welcome to today's Like Page training call. Today's topic is all about how to find your audience, how to find your tribe and start bringing them into your page so that you can connect with them and start having conversations and converting them into customers and coaches on your team. So this part is I would say the most rewarding because you actually start finding your people, but it's also very time consuming. So just putting that out there up front so you guys know this is going to take a little bit of time, but it's so worth it. It's so worth it when you can find people that you love, people who get you, who are just like you, who are coming into your page, coming to you. You're not having to hunt them out. So let's dive right in with how to do this. So what we actually do is we use other popular like pages on Facebook to find our people. So basically what we're saying is if this person likes this page, then they're most likely the kind of person that I want to work with, okay? So what we're actually doing is targeting other like pages, people who have liked other like pages that have similar qualities to the people we're looking for. So this will make more sense as we dive in and actually show you how to do it, but just wanted to let you know that was the general premise of what we are doing. And then what we do is we go in and we create a bunch of different audiences based on a bunch of different things, different interests that you have, and then we test them, just like we've done the testing on the video, right? So first thing we did was we created those 10 videos. We tested all 10 of them. We found the one winner. Then we take it over. We test a whole bunch of different copy. We find the winner of that. So now we have our winning video. We have our winning copy. Then we go ahead and test a whole bunch of different audiences, and we see which one starts bringing in the kind of people that you relate to most, the kind of people that you want on your team, that you want to help, that get you and you get them. And then that is considered your winning ad, your ultimate winning ad. So when you have that, the winning video, the winning copy, the winning audience, and it's performing under 10 cents per like, that's when you just let it run as long as you want. So for me, I've pretty much had the same one running all year. So like I said in the beginning, it's a lot of work up front, but once it's up and going, it's amazing and it just runs like clockwork. So let's dive right in to how we create these audiences. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen with you guys and we will go ahead. Okay. It's hilarious that Justin's little doggy popped up right here. So what you want to do is first just go through and start creating a list of things that you are interested in, hobbies that you have, pages that you already like, the kind of people that you want to attract. Where are they going to be spending their time? That's what you really want to be thinking about. Your ideal person, obviously you, right? Where are they spending their time? So for me, I'm a total foodie. So I would target other like pages that are focused on food. I love horses. So I would target a lot of other horse pages or equine focused kind of things. I'm a mom, so I'm going to I would target some other mom things. I'm into fitness, so I would target fitness stuff. So really sitting down and thinking about what kind of, like, basically who your person is and where are they going to be spending their time. And then you go and find like pages that basically fit that mold. So one way to do that is sort of to reverse engineer it based on somebody who's already, say somebody already on your team or somebody that you follow and you really like, and you can just go to their page. So I will go ahead in here and go to somebody who just joined my team today, and she came through my like page just like a month ago. She's awesome, totally love her. Totally my tribe, super into fitness, has an adorable little boy. So what you would do is just pull up somebody like that. Maybe you already have a coach on your team, or maybe if you pull up your coach, or somebody else that you're like, oh my gosh, this is my dream coach. Like, I would just kill to have her on my team. Go to their page, and you're going to go to About, and you're going to go down and you're going to find what pages they like. So you keep scrolling down until you get to likes. And then you're going to start going through these pages and seeing if they're ones that you can target. So there are parameters around which pages you can target. You want to keep the likes within about the 250, 500 to a million likes. You don't want to go any further than a million likes, or else it just gets way too big. But we can use that to find other pages, and I'll go over that later, okay? So the very first benchmark is no more than a million likes. The next one is you want to make sure that it's a page that has a lot of engagement. So sometimes you'll find pages that have, hundreds of thousands of likes, but they're not getting any engagement. And that just shows that their audience is not an engaging kind of audience. So you don't want to target that page. So what you're going to do is just start hovering over some of these pages, and you can go to them, you can click on them and see if there's somebody that you could target or somebody that you like. So let's go. This one only has 2,400 likes, it's too small. Let's see, this one has 780,000 likes. So that's a good amount of likes. So we'll go to this page. And this is why it takes a lot of time, because you have to do a lot of this kind of research, okay? So you're gonna go to this page and see, okay, the likes is in a good range, 780,000, definitely into fitness. Then we're gonna go scroll down and see. So she only has 1.3 thousand views on that, 1.300, sorry, views. It's not so great with that big of a page. 4 comments. So I actually probably would not target this page. She doesn't have the best engagement. I mean, that is a lot of likes. You could try it. That's one that you could try, actually, as we're going down, and we're seeing she is getting a little bit more engagement. So that's something. Okay, so what you would do then is just write that down, keep a notepad next to you as you're going through this, and write down celestial bodies. Isn't that interesting? So I'm just going to pretend like I'm keeping notes over here in my Google Keep. Best thing ever. If you're not using it, it's awesome. Okay, then you just go back. And let's see about some other things. So all about fall. 50,000 likes, not really enough to target. 345 likes, not enough to target. So again, right, you just have to keep going. Bucket list travel. If you're into travel, that could be cool. So it has 1.6 million likes. So it's kind of a lot, but we might be able to use it to find smaller pages that would be similar. So if you're super into travel, you talk a lot about traveling on your page, a travel page is a great thing to target. So this is awesome, 166 shares, that's really, really good. If you see a page that has a ton of shares, that's awesome, okay? So this one is too big to target on its own, but we can use it to find other ones. So I'll put it over here. You can also call it a level 1 audience, meaning it's too big, but you could use it to find other ones, and I'll show you how to do that. So right now, it's just a lot of investigating, right? A lot of going through and finding pages to target, okay? And so I'm sure this probably kind of gives you the idea, right, of what we're doing. Here's another one, Pop Sugar Moms. Okay, this one has 2.4 million likes, so again, too big, but let's see what their engagement is like. Yikes, their engagement is not good. With that many likes, they should definitely have a lot more engagement. Okay, but you get the idea here, right? That we're going through, we're basically breaking down our avatar, figuring out what kind of pages they like, and going to those. And guys, you want to continually create new audiences. I do this all the time, probably not enough. I should probably do it more. But in the beginning, we're aiming to have 10 new audiences created. So how we create new audiences for you to target is you're going to go back into your ads manager over here. Come over here. The little bar is up in the left. Wait for it to load. And you're going to go to Audience Insights. Or if it's not it probably won't be in your frequently used, right? So just go to All Tools and then go here to Audience Insights. You want to target everyone on Facebook. So you're always going to click this here. And then you always want to only do one country. So either the USA, Canada, or the UK. When you're first starting out, I would just start with the US because, you know, we're not in the UK yet and Canada's a lot smaller. So just start with the UK. Age range, again, same thing as we did with your videos, 25 to 45 seems to be ideal. You can choose men or women. And then under interests, this is where you're going to put those pages that you found. So let's just see if this celestial body, so that's the other thing. Some pages you'll find and they meet all the criteria as in they have the right amount of likes, they have good engagement, but you can't target them. It's just happens with some pages. I don't know why, but some pages you just can't target. That's always kind of a bummer, but it happens. Okay, so doesn't look like, oops, sorry, wrong place. So this one, perfect example, doesn't look like you can target it. Sometimes it's like hooked together. Oh, come on, why won't you let me click in there? Like sometimes it's the name, but no. So this one you can't target, so you just couldn't target it. Bummer. But let's try over this, the bucket list travel guide. See if we can target that. Can't target that one either. Okay, I'm gonna do, I'm gonna just show you because I know like Tony Robbins, I know you can target him, so I'm gonna show you like how to do this. So Tony Robbins, if I pull up his page, sorry, if you can hear my dog, he's scratching on the back door. Let's go back here and I'll show you because he has a ton of likes on his page. Oh, look at Brad. He's so cute. This coffee mug. Okay, so here's his page right now. And why are you not showing me his likes? There we go. Okay, so he has 3.2 million likes. Obviously, way too big of a page for us to target. But we can use him to find other people, okay? So you can copy the name right there too, bring it back. Funny how they call him an artist. Okay, we're gonna take, wonder if that's the right one. I'm not sure why it's coming up with the Anthony Robbins Foundation. This can't be the right one for him either. Funny, it's not coming up here. I know I've targeted him before. Very strange. Okay, well, I don't know why that is not coming up. At Tony Robbins. I want you to be able to target you and so I can show you what's going on. All right, well, that's not working either. So it just goes to show you that sometimes you can target people and sometimes you can't, right? All right, but when somebody comes up, so let's go see, I'm gonna go back into my audiences really quick. and pull up some pages that I know you can target so that you can see how it works. Da, 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 da. Sorry, I meant to do this before I got on and then forgot. Let's see. All right, so here are all the audiences that I have created. And I'm gonna find UK. I think this is the one that I am using right now. That's awesome. So I'm targeting Kayla, it seems. Okay, hold on. Okay. So this person I'm targeting right now, and I can show you her page really quick. She's somebody that I'm targeting on for my UK audience. Okay, so obviously she has a huge amount of likes on her page. She gets amazing engagement. But what you can do, why I was able to target her is because I am only doing it to the UK. So when you pull that up, it drops the audience. So you're always going by the size right up here, and you want to keep it between the 500 to 1 million mark. So right now it's a little bit too big, right? So I think other things I did, oh right, because it doesn't have the age and women selected. So you can see as you are setting more and more parameters, it's dropping that amount. So right here, the 700 to 800 monthly active people is a great audience range, and that's what I'm targeting right now. So you could absolutely just keep this as an audience like I have been doing and go from there. You would just hit save, you put in the audience name and hit save right here, and it would pop up as one of your now saved audiences, okay? Another thing you can do is you can use this to find other pages to target. So say I kept this in the US, okay? And this is gonna be way too big, but I wanna find other pages. So go over here to page likes, and this is gonna bring up a whole bunch of other pages that are similar to this one that you can go check out. So you want the affinity score right over here, basically that's saying how similar this page is to the one that you have over here. So the higher the affinity score, the closer it is to the page that you're targeting. And then up here, they have them down by different categories. So like they're saying the mommy trainer under the coach category is similar to her. And then personal trainer, food and beverage, health and wellness. So these are all different pages that you could check out and decide if you wanted to target. So say that you had saved this audience, right? You'd saved the Kayla audience, and now you want to create some more. So maybe you want to create something around clothing. You know, maybe you share a lot about your fashion on your page and you want to be able to target other women who are into fashion. These are some ones you could check out. So let's just click on them and see what happens. So this one, 1.3 million likes, still pretty big. Let's go down and see. Looks like medium engagement, not that great for that big a page. I love those. Those are so cute. I want those. Totally digging the fashion for my own reasons on this page. I love it. So this is something that you think like you would like. This vibes with you. You like this kind of fashion. So as I can see, like yesterday, she had some really good engagement, 380 shares. So this would definitely be a good one to target. So again, you want to see if you can target it. You're going to copy this here, go back to Audience Insights, paste it into interest, and it didn't come up. So unfortunately, you can't target it. So let's try the next one, Closet Candy Boutique. And this is why it takes time, guys, because you just have to go through it. You have to like block out an hour and just go through a ton of pages until you find the ones that fit all the parameters. So it has 1 million likes. Let's go like to at least yesterday and see what the engagement is like. So yeah, good engagement. This is definitely one that you could target. Cute clothes. I'm gonna have to remember these. These are super cute clothes. So copy it, come back here, put it into audience, aha, and you can target it. So click on that. And then you wanna go ahead and X out Kayla because we already saved that audience. And then you can look up here to the amount here. So we have 500 to 600 active people that meet these categories. So you could either keep that the same or you could add a couple other pages in there just to get some more people in there. So you could go back and you want to keep the topics the same. So like we wouldn't want to do a clothing boutique and like let's see, like a fitness or like clothing boutique and something totally unrelated. You want your audience to be very similar in their topics. So let's go over here again to under clothing and let's just try this one, Lime Lush. So they have 1 million likes. Let's go down again to yesterday and see. I always like to give them the benefit of the doubt because, you know, at least yesterday. So as you can see, this one doesn't have nearly the same engagement as the one that we just targeted. Mostly likes, not a whole ton of shares. So I actually would not target that one. Let's go back and let's try 11 Oaks. See what that one's like. Only 270,000 likes, so I wouldn't target that one. Come back, let's try Decadence. 400, okay, let's see. So this style of clothing looks pretty different. So I'm guessing the kind of girls that would like this kind of clothing is not the same kind that would like the Closet Candy that we just targeted. So I wouldn't put them in the same audience. Let's go back to Three Birds Nest and see what this one's like. A bit smaller, but already way better engagement. Totally funny. Love that. 37 shares. This is awesome. I could definitely target this one. And it's a little bit more boho than the last one, but pretty similar style. You could definitely still group those together. So let's see if we can target this one. Bummer, we can't. Okay, so another thing you can do since we have gone through all of these is come down to Affinity and you can check out the other ones that it suggests here. So the Pulse Boutique, let's try that one. 200,000 people like this, not really a big audience, not so great. Not very great engagement. Yeah, I would not target that one. So let's go to Magnolia. Let's check this one out. 300,000 people. You could possibly target it if it has really good engagement. Those are cute. But it does not have very good engagement. So we're not going to target that one either. See why I said about it takes some time. But it's so worth it. In Style Auctions. Let's try that one. 200,000. Again, that's not a whole lot, but let's see their engagement. So really, guys, this is all you do to create all of your different audiences. You go through these like pages, you find the good ones, and you figure out which ones you can target, and you target them. This one, again, not such great engagement. So let's see. I'm gonna check this one out, the Mint Julep Boutique. This one has a ton of likes, so that's gonna be really big. It will probably really throw off our audience size if we add it in. That one's just way too big. But we could use it to find other ones if we can target it. So let's check that out. Yes, we can target it. So you can see we add that in and it bumps this up to 1 million to 1.5 million. But it's gonna give us some other ideas to check out. So let's check out this one, Fitness Tea Company, but that's totally different than the one that we're targeting, so let's not do that. Saved by the Dress, cute. 1.5 million, it's a little bit big, so let's see what happens. Great engagement. Okay, let's see if we can target this one. We can. Okay, so now let's go ahead and take out the Mint Julep one, which was huge. Now our audience is still really big. So if you want, you could narrow the range, the age range. So for instance, like I would be more likely to look for people 30 to 45. So you can narrow the range that way and keep this audience. Okay, so you would just click save and you could name it like clothing audience. And then you just keep going until you have, you know, at least 5 to 10 new audiences that you are going to test. Now, how to test them. And if you have any questions, let me know, okay? Just the parameters to know. The more like niche that you can get, the more that you can like really hone in on what your person likes, where they're spending their time, the better you're gonna do. So just remembering those parameters, like page, under 1 million, good engagement, keeping your audience here from 500 to 1 million, keep it in the US for now, age range, men or women, and then you just have fun finding them in here. Okay, now I'll show you how, I should have saved that. That was actually kind of a good audience. Whoops, oh well. Okay, go back. So now you're going to go into your Power Editor, and I'm going to show you how to test these audiences. Where did my Power Editor go? It's not coming up. Okay. So we'll go into Power Editor, and you're going to go find that like page ad that you have running right now. Okay. Oh, go into Ad Sets. Excuse me. So Ad Sets is where you put in your audience. So right, this is where you set your budget. This is where you set how long you're running. This is who you are targeting. So you come in here. Oops, sorry. Back to Ad Set. Hover over it, click Edit. Come on. I don't know why it's not opening it up for me. That's weird. Should bring me up a little thing in order to edit it. So Power Editor is being weird right now. Oh, I don't know what that is. It should bring me up another thing over here for me to edit it. I don't know why it's doing that. What if I just click that? No, because I want to edit the audience. Okay, well, I'm going to pretend like I'm going to duplicate it because I want to be able to show you this. So this is what you would do basically if you had your winning ad, but first you would want to test a new audience on that winning ad because you don't want to leave it at the Beachbody audience, right? Come on, I'm going to reset this really quick. For some reason, it's being weird. It should bring up another screen for me to be able to edit it. And I want to be able to show you guys that. There we go. Okay, see, sometimes Power Editor gets weird and you just hit reset. Okay, so you have your budget up here. Come on down to saved audience. So this is where the audience that you just created will be saved. And all you do is click on this little arrow and you'll find it right under here, use a target audience. And these will be all the audiences that you have created will be all right here. These are all ones that I have created. As you can tell, see, look, these are all ones that I've created. It takes time, right? But it's worth it when you find your tribe, when you find your people. So all you would do is click on it and it will show you, you know, what you selected previously, the location, the like pages, the age range, the gender. And then you would just click Review Draft Items and save, okay? So you do that for your original one. So we're changing it from Autumn or Shalene or whatever fitness or Beachbody instructor you chose. We're changing it to one of your new audiences. Then you're going to go ahead and you're going to duplicate again, exactly like we did when we were testing all the videos and when we were testing all the copy. So you duplicate from the ad set level, and all you do in each one is only change the audience. So the video and the copy, basically what your ad says, will remain the same, and you're just changing the audience. So you just click duplicate, add a new audience, duplicate, add a new audience, duplicate, add a new audience, until you have as many new audiences as you can, and then you just let it run. And the same parameters apply. I'm just resetting because I don't want it to mess up anything up. The same parameters apply that we just went through as far as testing. Did it reach 200? Did it spend $1? How much does it cost? And then go from there. Then you want to go into your page and see, are these people who are coming in ones that you like? And that's the best way to gauge, you know, besides obviously cost, best way to gauge if that's an audience that you want to continue targeting. So if you go into your page, I'll just show you how to find it really quick. You go into settings and you go into people and other pages. And this is how you find it on desktop. And now here are all the people who have liked your page, right? And all you're going to do is just go through, hover over their profile, see if there's somebody that you like. So is this audience working for you, right? So you just, you know, hover over them. Do they look like somebody you like? If so, you can add them as a friend. And that's the best way to judge if this is a great audience for you to target. Okay? So that goes over how to find audiences, how to create audiences, and how to start targeting them. And this is where it all really comes together for you to start bringing in your tribe to your like page. So let me know if you have any questions on this as you're going through creating your audiences. As you start testing them, let me know. I'm here to help. Thanks for watching. I hope you have a great day.